Hey, what's up, guys? The video is about learning when to pivot. I've been watching a lot of videos about people having problems finding a job. Mainly it's in the tech industry or some type of office work. I watched one video, guy mentioned that he's been looking for a job for 11 months. He's been unemployed for 11 months. No offense, but if you really wanted to get a job, you'll find one. This is be honest, right? Now let me put this in the conversation. It's not going to be the job you want. Let's be honest. So a lot of these people that's having a hard time finding jobs, they're office jobs. Long story short, ask yourself this: is your job easy? Does it pay pretty well? And when I say pretty well, anything over 75,000 a year. So if you know your job is quite easy, the only challenge you probably have is dealing with some, problematic co-workers. Other than that, your job is just, you can knock it out in like 3 hours and you got the rest of the day just doing nothing. So where's the value in that particular job, right? Are you easily to be replaced? Yes, because most of those jobs are being replaced with AI. The jobs are not only cutting down on their staff, they're also shrinking the workforce on top of that. So you're going into that. That's like being a baseball player, right? So many, players on each team. If they were to cut the baseball teams in half, like, hey, starting 2026, I don't even know the amount. You guys don't, I'm not a, big baseball fan, but, was it 18, 20 players? We're going to cut the team down in half. So you're telling me the chance of you becoming a professional baseball player is already slim to none. And on top of that, they made an announcement saying they're going to cut the teams in half. So for some reason, you're going to still try to be a baseball player? It's like the chance of even being, you know what I'm saying, right? It's like the chance of damn near not impossible, but it's like they know what they're doing. They're cutting everything down, right? They're writing it, these companies slim. They're trying to pretty much make it self-automated pretty much, that's the average job. Look at Amazon. They're already putting out these robots. I see these robots at these conventions they're putting out. They got them starting to walk like humans, and they already have some in factories. So, if you have a typical, desk job, and it's not difficult at all, then what makes you think that their job has value to it? They're going to fire as many people they need to keep the profits up. They're trying to run that business, those businesses, with the least amount of people possible and make the most amount possible. That's all it is to it. Now, for the guy who, I understand too. I understand you guys, it's a particular type of job that you want to do, and that's all you want to do. I understand, but life doesn't always work that way. There's so many stories that I didn't heard from people saying. Matter of fact, my mechanic, he came from Mexico. He went to school in Mexico to be a doctor. He literally did everything. He got certified, the whole nine. And his plan was to come to America to be a doctor. So he did everything in Mexico. He came over here, qualified to be a doctor. Those people at these offices told him, hey, we know, you're certified to be a doctor in Mexico, but none of that stuff transfers over here in America. So they literally told the man that he had to start all over for him to be a doctor in America. So what did he do? He became a mechanic. He has his own mechanic shop. It's him and his brother. They've been working there for years. I've been going there for years. And he told me, hey, this is what it is, man. You got to pivot. So for the people who's trying to get to these jobs and they're not hiring, on top of that, what are you doing for 8-9 months? And I heard stories about people for 2 years that haven't been. I'm not a spiritual person like that, but it's common sense, right? What is this universe telling you about these? It's like it's not there for you. You have to move. You have to move to something else. You have to pivot. For someone to wait X amount of months, years, and you still haven't found a job, that tells you something right there. You have to pivot, bro. Do something else. Whether it's an electrician, you're a school teacher, a bus driver, something. Because at the end of the day, you got to bring the money in. Regardless of what's going on with your life, you have to bring the money in. You already know the bills don't stop coming in. So you guys is out there that's I mean, I believe you. You know, you fill out applications. I understand that. I know it's a lot of ghost jobs. I know about that. But for you to be sitting there trying to get this same job that you had, you know, 2-3 years ago that you still looking for, that tells you everything right there. Just hang it up, bro. Go do something else. It's that simple. Like I told you guys about my mechanic. He went to school to be a doctor. He came to America. None of his credits, none of that stuff transferred. They did not accept it. So the only option he had was to go back to school here and do all them years, and then he'll be able to be a doctor, or he had to do something else. So of course he went into business for himself. He's doing okay, and of course I know he wanted to have been a doctor, duh, but it didn't work out that way. You know what I mean? So he's doing something else. Life keeps going on no matter what you do, bro. Whether you're doing something or not, life will keep going on. So for the people, you know, not to sound harsh and nothing like that, I'm just keeping it honest with you guys. You have to find something else. Stop going into a field of work that's pretty much damn near is ran by AI. It's not there all the way, but it's gonna get to that point. It's getting there now, but don't go to a spot to where it's literally not any more jobs. I heard, you know, I watch videos of HR people getting fired. You know it's bad when they start firing HR staff. HR staff, all the workers, the new people that's coming in, that's the people that's been skilled it, you know, all that stuff, every level, bro. Everybody's getting canned. So for you to keep looking for this particular job, this one particular job that you want to do, and let's be honest, it's not hard. It's not hard. Let's just be honest. You're not building houses. You know, you're not laying down concrete. You sit in the office all day in AC. You just running your mouth and typing and using your fingers on the keyboard. That's all you're doing. Let's be honest. A lot of you people I see these videos, you brag about how you don't do anything at your job. You know, I met a lot of guys, you know, who work with females. Not shaming you, I'm just telling you what it is. Cause I'm pretty sure you got guys who do the same thing too. But I know the guys that's in the tech field, they actually doing tech stuff. I see a lot of they complain about how these women get coming to get these jobs. They don't know nothing about technology whatsoever, but they got them a desk job. They getting paid like $80,000 a year, and they're not doing jack squat. So that's the honest truth. You don't believe me? Go online, because they online, and the same females that's online bragging about it, they all fired. So you guys understand, it's always been that way. If your job is easy, you easily be replaced, or they're gonna find something to replace you, some kind of machine or something. This is a matter of time. So that's why I understand. A lot of you people, you never really had a real job in your life. You know what I mean? It's still a job, I understand that, but it's you know what I mean? Like it's nothing like really just concrete. I mean, look at it. Your job's being placed by by AI and robots. You know, I understand certain jobs. You know, they do have robots at these facilities. I understand that, but your job is not hard whatsoever. It's a simple job. So that's nothing concrete. It's not like you're just doing like, you know, you're a doctor, you know what I mean, you're a nurse, you know what I mean, you over here laying down pipes or something like that. You're not doing nothing that's hard. You know what I mean? It's something that's challenging. This is the honest truth. I know a lot of you people, you want a nice, soft, cushy job that pays you $300,000 a week. I understand that, but the reality is not gonna happen. That's just honest truth. So for you to be looking for a job for that long, that tells you something, bro. You can't go, I mean, even though teachers' positions are always open, but you can't go to apply to be a teacher for 8-9 months and then you're gonna get hired. You're gonna get hired if you go apply for a teacher. Of course, the pay is crap, but you already know what I'm saying, right? It's in high demand, and it take a certain person to really just be a teacher and do that for a long time. But what you guys are doing, you're applying for 8-9 months, 2 years, you still haven't found a job in that one particular position. That tells you something right there. Your job, it doesn't hold any weight. It's a simple job. You know, it's easily be replaced. They don't need you, whatever the case may be. So you guys have to just do something completely different. I know a lot of you people have these degrees and stuff like that. This is the thing too. If you have a master's degree, you're supposed to be in that field of work already. Again, I watched a video about a young lady. She has like 3 degrees and one of them was a master's degree, but she never had a job. It's like they don't tell y'all that when y'all in school or whatever. Like, I mean, they told us that, like, hey, you know, you can get this degree, but make sure it helps if you're already in that field of work. Why are you getting that degree? So she has 3 degrees, like I said, one of them is a master's, but she never had a job. And of course, you know, she get out there in the workforce, they want 4 or 5 years of experience for an entry-level job, but she has a master's degree. That's the thing, it's like you don't have any, you supposed to already have experience while you're getting that master's degree in whatever field of work that you're going into once you get done. But for you just to get a master's degree and you have no experience, you know what I'm saying? That makes sense, right? Does that make sense or not? Because you have experience with that. So why are you getting a master's degree if you don't have a job? And on top of that, if you're not in the field of work that you're getting a degree in, it doesn't make any sense. It's that simple. I know a lot of you, mostly females, I'm gonna get the degrees now, you know, I'll be a millionaire when I get out. No, it does, because you understand, majority of them people who are millionaires, they never went to college. Sad to say, you know, however you want to take, they never went to college. They got there by mostly hard work and who they know, not what they know. That's normally how it works. They got y'all fooled in believing like, okay, I'm gonna go to college, I'm gonna get all these degrees, and then when I get out, I'll be killing the game. I'll be on top. Nah. It don't work that way. Nah. So for anyone who come across this video, like I'm going to college and I'm gonna get an degree in whatever it is, make sure you're in that field of work, fam. Make sure you're in that field of work. That's going to help you, because when you get out, they're going to realize, okay, well, he already got a job. He working at such and such place, and he just got out of school for a master's degree. That's going to help you. Because obviously what these jobs want, every job wants you to have experience, right? No one wants to train you. It sucks, I understand. But the worst thing you can do is go to school for X amount of years, even though I know masters, you know, once you do the 4, it don't take actually 2 years to finish or a year to get your master's degree. But still, in that time, what are you doing while you're in school? I'm gonna say this too. When I went, most of the people I know that went, we all worked, bro. Something about y'all not wanting to work when y'all in school, y'all feel like there's some kind of rite of passage or something like that, or y'all figuring out some kind of cheat code. No, even if you stand with your parents, which most of y'all are, you still have to work, because they're gonna look at your resume. Oh, I forgot, you don't have a resume. So you was in school for 4, 5, 6 years and you never had a job. And then when you get out and they say, oh, we need 4 years experience for this entry-level job that pays $17 an hour, you looking crazy. When in reality, you're supposed to be working anyway. Especially nowadays, you got all these apps and stuff like that you can do. You can do so much stuff compared to when I went to school, we didn't have all them options. You got so much stuff you can do now on your phone, the same phone you already own, messing around to find some kind of source of income, something. But you need to have a job in that Pacific. Now I said, you don't have to be no supervisor, no district manager, just be in that field of work. Whether it's law, something like that, whatever, because that's gonna help you. But for you to be in school that long, and you never had a job in that field of work that you're getting a degree in, that's gonna set you back. That's gonna set you back, man. I'm just telling you guys the truth right now. But I'm gonna say this one more time in the video. If you've been looking for this particular job, just be honest, because y'all don't look for jobs. Y'all look for that one particular job because y'all know it's easy, but y'all don't want to say that. Y'all say everything about the job, but how it's easy. You just say, oh, I want the job at, or whatever the position is, but you never tell everybody what exactly that you do. Because you know it's easy. You don't want nobody to shame you in the comment section. So you just try to glance over that and make it sound like you just really looking for a job. No, you're not. You looking for that easy ass job that you can't get no more, because that job already been replaced with AI. And then they already cutting down the work staff, because they realize, okay, well, we don't need all these extra people that we paying this money to that really ain't doing nothing. So go ahead and get rid of them. If we can run this company on 100 people and we got 1,000, guess what? We're going to run it on 100 people. So 900 people we're going to get rid of. And you know that. But say you guys trying to pivot and find something else, you're like, okay, well, who's hiring for this assistant director manager? You just keep looking for assistant director manager at all these companies. Let's say you've been like, let me do something else. That way I can get some income and I can go ahead and just get my life going. But say y'all doing that, you're on unemployment, you over here digging around looking for the same position it's over with. All right, it's gone. It's not coming back. Hoping and praying that somebody hire you for that same position that everybody else getting fired for. So if you on LinkedIn and everybody else getting fired for that same position, if you see everybody on LinkedIn applying for that same position, what does that tell you? That job is obsolete. Give it up. Let it go. Go look for something totally different. I understand you're not going to like it. At the end of the day, as long as you're paying you bills and it gives you some kind of sanity, because I know there's a lot of shitty jobs out there. It's not necessarily the jobs. We all know it's the people at the jobs that make it shitty. Not worried about the customers, because that's how you just got to deal with that no matter where you go, right? But that's normally the job that's shitty. It's the people that's working there that makes the job shitty or not. I understand that. But you guys have to understand, life goes on no matter what. You can sit home all day. A lot of people getting evicted because you'll be living above your means. So you're already in a bad position. But a lot of you people are not being realistic because, let's be honest, a lot of you are lazy. A lot of you don't want to swing a sledgehammer. A lot of you don't want to, be a customer assistant rep at some kind of grocery store or whatever like that. A lot of you people don't want to go apply for something totally different. You want that easy-ass job that's already being demolished as we speak. So instead of you being realistic and look for something else, you want to go ahead and pout, be online, tell your little story, your side stories about, oh, they not hired. I've been applying for 500 jobs. Yeah, of the same position. Tell the whole story. You're not applying for jobs. You're applying for that one easy-ass job that you lost and you want it back. Just be honest. That's all it is, man. So, guys, you run across a video, understand this. If you've been applying for that same job, like I said, I'll tell you guys right now, if you go into school in 2026 for tech, you're a goner. You are a goner. I promise you're a goner. Because guess what? Colleges don't give back refunds. They don't issue refunds. They tell you whatever they got to tell you, get your money, and then they go push you out the door. They're not giving out refunds. So you guys have to make sure you strategize and plan out what kind of career you want to get into. Ask your neighbors, ask your friends. The same information is free on the internet. Talk to people on Reddit and stuff like that. They'll let you know what's going on. But as far as you going down that rabbit hole that's going to lead you to nowhere, that's on you. You should not be looking for a job for 8, 9, 10, 12 months. I know the economy is bad, but it's not that bad. You just look for that easy-ass job that's no longer available, man. So understand this, man. Go looking for something totally different. And if you don't want to get your hands dirty like that, at the end of the day, that's on you, bro. Because I tell you what, the people that's in your circle, they thinking about something else. Everybody ain't thinking like you. It's just not in the tech field. You're not gonna have an office job. They doing something. At the end of the day, the bills gonna keep coming in no matter what. And if you want to live your life, bro, you can't be sitting at home on unemployment. Look for the same ass job, money in and money out, year in and year out. You gotta think of something else. You have to pivot, bro. But anyway, if you got any questions, concerns, leave them down below. Make sure y'all like, share, subscribe. No matter what, I'll take your peace, your pockets, and your purpose.